Yo, what's up, guys? So in today's video, I want to explain to you why your mornings suck. This is a very, very important video. This is one of the biggest things that changed my life. And honestly, it is very controllable. When you watch this video, this is something you could apply tomorrow and it can make an impact on your life. If you're waking up feeling stressed out, you have no peace, you have no drive, you feel you're waking up into chaos. That's how your fucking day is going to be. That's how the whole entire week is going to be. If you keep doing that over and over and over again, it affects your decision making. It affects your mood throughout the day. It affects the energy. It gives you anxiety. You can't communicate with people as good because of the morning process. It is not this fucking super long list. Ashton Hall, we're dunking her fucking face in the water, doing this, that, whatever. No, it's a few little simple changes that will make a change. I'm going to share this video with you, and these are things you could start tomorrow. If not tomorrow, try at least this week and make a little change. I realize some of the most little habits like this is probably one of the most important ones, but some of the most little habits made the most dramatic impact on my life. So first off, how I'm going to run you through my routine. You don't have to have the same exact routine, but I want you to get an idea of what I'm doing to clear my mind. So first thing is first, I work at 6 a.m. So lately, I've been trying to get up for 5 a.m. Sometimes it's a little earlier, but say I have my alarm for 5 a.m. I set another alarm 10 minutes earlier. So we have one at 4:50 a.m. and then one at 5 a.m. Now, a lot of self-development and mindset creators say set one alarm, when it goes off, get up. I understand that. If you have a problem and you feel like that second alarm, you're going to have struggle getting up, just do one alarm then. But for me, I have been using this lately and I've been getting up on the second alarm. There's no, oh, I want to lay in here. I feel good. I want to stay down. No, I give myself 10 minutes. That's it. So you might ask, Dylan, why are you setting 2 alarms? Why are you laying in your bed for 10 minutes? What are you doing? I will tell you why. I came to this conclusion where, like, I don't know why. First off, I don't really speak that much about my religion and my spirituality on this channel because that's just not what my channel is. And also, I feel like there's certain levels to religion and spirituality. Of course, I talk with God and like I'm locked in, but there's different levels. There's people that are fully committed. They're going to church every day. Like they're locked in. Like I'm not gonna sit here as an expert in my religion and talk about that, but I noticed the most I feel connected with God or the higher power, like when I pray, is in the morning. And also, I'm going to share this as well. I used to never be a morning person. I always would stay up late. I would be smoking weed till like up to 1 in the morning, 2 in the morning, wake up at like 11 in the afternoon, 12 in the afternoon. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? That's why I'm very grateful to have a job that starts early, for now at least. But waking up early for my job has made me such a morning person. Everyone's always like, oh, you got to get up at 5 a.m. You have to get up at 4:30. That sounds terrible. It's fucking amazing. If you're a night person, you have to try and get up early one time. It feels so peaceful. You're up before everyone. It's like a hard thing to describe, but I feel like it's just every morning I get in like this meditative state where it's easy for me to pray. It's easy. My mind is clear. Like I'm calm. it's just a great state. Like, I love getting up in the morning. But besides that, the reason I lay in my bed for 10 minutes is I almost do a form of meditation. Now, a lot of people have different thoughts on meditation and what it really is, but I really feel like meditation is just you getting in a calm state, clearing your mind, and being in the present moment. That's really all meditation is. So what I do when I lay down is, I don't know how I came about this, but it's second nature to me now. So I'm just going to tell you what I do. So maybe you could get into this state too without really like doing a process, because I really don't like force it. It just happens now. And I do this. So boom, the alarm goes off at 4:50. I immediately get in this gratitude state. It goes off. I lay in the bed. I'm not up yet. And I get in this gratitude state and think of all the things I'm grateful for. And not only that, it's like I don't pray that much throughout the day. I usually feel like I pray right in the morning. That's what I do. I have this gratitude state. I get calm, peaceful. I pray to God. I thank Him for another day and being grateful and being in a healthy state. I feel like ever since I had a close death experience, I don't know, I just get in this grateful state a lot, and that's why it's a blessing it happened to me. So I basically lay in my bed and almost meditate, clear my mind, think all the things I'm grateful for, pray. That's what I'm doing in the 10 minutes. And you have to keep in mind too, when you're grateful and you're in a gratitude state, it's a proven fact. It overrides other emotions. So if you have anxiety, or you have anger, or you're sad, when you're grateful, it overrides it. So it shuts that stuff down. And it puts you, if you think about it, when you're grateful, it immediately puts you in a peaceful state. That's the whole point of this video, is to have a peaceful morning, because I'm telling you, it sets the tone for the day. When I have a really good morning, I have a great day at work. I have a great day after work. It just sets the tone. And then if you could do that over and over and over again, you'll have a good week. You'll have a good year. Obviously, there's ups and downs. But if you're waking up stressed out and you have anxiety, you're rushing to work, it is such a terrible feeling. In my opinion, it is one of the worst feelings to rush to work. I hate it. It literally fucks my whole day up. So that's another little tip. Always be ahead. But boom, I meditate for 10 minutes in my bed. Then when I get up, I am a coffee drinker, so the next alarm goes off at 5. The first one was at 4:50. The next one goes off at 5. I get up. And all you have to think is you have to get the boots on the ground. Once that shit goes off, there is times where it's like, I really do not want to get up. But you have to get up. So you get your foot on the ground. A trick to me is like, I know this might not be the best habit, but I'm like, if I can make it to the coffee machine, or if I can make it to the pod machine and put in a pod and get my coffee going, the day will get started. That's the thing you got to think too. When you get up, you just have to have one thought. I just have to do this, and then I'll start my day. You don't have to think of all the bullshit you got to do at work. You got to say, if you have kids or whatever, you got to do all this shit. Think of one thing you're going to do when you get up, so it's easier for you to get up. So say if you don't drink coffee and you shower in the morning, just be like, if I can make it to the shower and get in that shower, the day's going to start. So I get my coffee and I meditate again. So I basically lay down and meditate for 10 minutes. Then when I'm up, I meditate for 10 minutes. And now, what is it, meditating for 10 minutes when I'm up? It's just me sipping my coffee. I'm not doing anything crazy. I'm just sitting there in the moment, feeling that moment. I feel me sipping the coffee. I could hear the HVAC unit running in the back. Like I'm clearing my mind for the day. Now, this is where a lot of people fuck up. Do not scroll. Don't even fuck around with your phone. The only reason I'm opening my phone in the morning is to shut the alarm off or to check the weather for the day. That's it. The weather app, that's all I'm allowing you to do. Do not go in social media at all. And also, don't even put the news on. Do not scroll on your phone and do not put the news on TV. You don't need all this fucking bullshit dopamine in the morning. I feel like the less stimulated I am in the morning, it's easier to be in these meditative states. If you, as soon as you get up, you got the news on the background and you're scrolling on your phone, you fuck the day up. I'm not even getting more into this. It's very important. You want to put junk and bullshit as soon as you get up? No. All right. So after I have my coffee for 10 minutes and meditate, now I'm in a very peaceful, calm state. I go to the bathroom, take a shower, then I start dressing for the day. And I feel so good. I don't know why, but like when I'm in a grateful state and I'm happy and I think all the things I'm grateful for, I feel amazing. I'm in such a great mood. Now, this is a very big tip I learned that helps with all of this. And honestly, it doesn't even just help in my mornings, but it helps with other things as well. I originally wasn't a morning person. Also, I originally was a person that was always late. I'm always rushing to work. I'm rushing to an appointment. I'm rushing to meet up with a friend. One of these people at work told me, and honestly, it is very true. If you're planning to arrive on time, you're late. The only way you're going on time is you got to be early. I'd rather go to a doctor's appointment and I'm sitting in the fucking lobby for 15, 20 minutes and I'm on time rather than like I get there 1 minute before. You have so much anxiety, you're rushing, you're like, it literally puts me in such an anxiety, stressed out, terrible mood, anger, pissed off, stressed out. Like rushing is terrible, especially in the morning. I cannot do this routine if I don't give myself time. So to have this little thing going and you watch this video, if you have to move your wake up time a little bit, do it. I literally take like almost an hour to get ready in the morning and I'm not even like doing that much stuff. I'm waking up, I'm sitting there with my coffee, I'm showering, I'm dressing. That literally takes me almost an hour. People are like, why the fuck does it take that long? That's just what it is. That's what I want. So always give yourself time. I've been trying to get in the habit of like coming to work 10 minutes early, at least 5. 5 is like minimum. Like I need to be there. 10 minutes helps, but it just helps everything. When you're in this routine, you could take your time in the morning. That is the whole point. Like if you are rushing and you're stressed out and you're like, oh shit, I have to do this. I'm going to be late, this and that. It's going to be way harder for you to tap into this grateful state. But if you're like, yo, I'm chilling, I have time, I could get in this state, it is going to be so much easier for you to meditate, tap into being grateful, and then you'll have a peaceful morning. But this doesn't always have to apply to like just the morning routines. It could apply to your appointments. It can apply to like you meeting up with someone. Just being ahead of the game, it feels so good. Like you don't have to rush. Like when I'm driving to the doctors or the dentist, like the other day, I was there like, I came straight from work, but I was like there like 20 minutes early. I'm not rushing and stressed out like, oh, they're going to cancel my appointment, this and that. I don't want that energy. I don't want that mood. And like, I don't need that to throw me off. So Another few tips I'll give you guys, though, that is kind of like the basic of that video, like this video, is to not rush, get in a grateful state, and clear your mind. Don't have it bombarded with bullshit on the internet. And I this really helped a lot too when I took a break from like short form content. Like a lot of people wake up, they're rushing, they're scrolling short form content. You lost the day, you lost the week, it's over. Now, another few things you could do is usually when I wake up before I have my coffee, just have some water, get that going. Because another tip too, or not a tip, a fact, is if you're not hydrated enough and you don't have enough water, you can't cognitively function 100% throughout the day. So if you're dehydrated, it affects your function to think and process stuff. So I don't go crazy. I just have a few sips of water, then coffee, then go about my day. But throughout the day, you want to hydrate so you continue this state. You're thinking good. You feel clear. You're calm and peaceful. And yeah, I want to leave it off with this. You see these things I gave you? It wasn't some crazy bullshit 50-step fucking Ashton Hall, do a backflip, we're doing burpees, we're dunking our fucking nuts into water. Like, it's not that. These little habit changes are so impactful, and it sounds cliche. It's like, oh, I just have to do this, like make a little move. That's why like there's a book too, I forget who it's by, but it's How to Make Your Bed. And he was explaining in that book that just making his bed, because in the military, that's like a very serious thing. They have sergeants or lieutenants or whatever the fuck they're called go check the people that are in the military, check their bed. It's very strict and they take it very seriously. And the reason they do that is because they realize the little habits add up. It compounds over time. It's the same way if you're doing a bad habit. If you're drinking every single morning, imagine drinking every single morning, that's going to add up over time. It's the same thing, just doing these little things, being calm, peaceful, clear in the morning. Over time, it has literally been one of the most impactful things. So all these tips I shared with you on my channel literally can make such a big impact, even though it sounds very simple, which it is. But to do it over and over again, that's the part where a lot of people fall short. So if you could do this over and over and slowly stack these wins every single day, it adds up over time. So I hope you appreciate that, guys. If you stayed to the end, please subscribe if you haven't already and like this video. And I'm going to keep more content coming. I really been trying to simplify it as much as I can. Not go on a rant, not go crazy, give you 1,000 different things at once. I want it simple for you guys, just like this. A little simple tweak. Even if your life gets 1% better, you're here, you came up here the next day, it's a W. So let's get after it. I hope you appreciate that.